Samuel 10:5. Tarry at Jericho until your beards grow back. 7:12 through 14. The setup of Solomon. 21 through 3. Sheba said, I have no parts in Dawood, nor inheritance in Jesse. Every one to their own tents. Israel. Every man of Israel deserted Dawood, but went back. But Yehuda remained loyal to Negus. 2013, when he was removed, all followed Joab to Pashur Sheba. 2:1. Dawood inquired Creator, shall I go to any city of Yehuda? Creator said, go to Hebron. 2:7. Your master Saul is dead. Also, the house of Yehuda has anointed me king over them. 2:8. Abner took Ishbosheth, and made him king over Israel. 2:10. Only the house of Yehuda followed Dawood. 3:11 or 3:1. There was a long war between the house of Dawood and Saul. Dawood grew stronger, Saul grew weaker. 4:7. Ishbosheth is beheaded, killed in his own bed. 4:12. Dawood killed the men who killed Ishbosheth, for it was unrighteous. 5:1. All tribes come to Dawood. 5:2. When Saul was king over us, you were the one who led us out and brought us in. Creator said to you, you shall shepherd and rule Israel. 5:3. Elders of Israel came to Dawood and made a covenant with Dawood at Hebron. They anointed him king over all Israel. 5:4. Dawood was 30 when he began to reign. 6:6. Uzzah put hand on the ark. 6:7. Uzzah is killed for the error. 7:12. When your days are fulfilled, I will set your seed after you, and I will establish his kingdom. 7:13. He shall build a house for my name. I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. 8:13. Dawood named when he returned from killing 18,000 Syrians in the Valley of Salt. 8:14. Put garrisons in Edom. Edomites became his servants. 10:2. Dawood said, I'll show love to Hanan for his father's sake. 10:3. The princes said to the king, do you really think he honors your father because he sends comforters? 10:4. Hanan shaved Dawood's servants' beards, cut their garments down the middle to their buttocks. 10:5. The king said, wait at Jericho until your beards have grown, then return. 11, 3 through 4. Dawood sends for Bathsheba, wife of Uriah. 11:5. The woman conceived, she told Dawood. 11:8. Dawood tells Uriah to go home and rest. 11:9. Uriah slept at the gate of the king's house. 11:10. Dawood asked, haven't you come from a long journey? Why haven't you gone home? 11:11. The ark Israel and Yehuda dwells in the tents in the open field. So shall I go home and lay with my wife? As long as you live, I will not do this. 11:14. Dawood wrote a letter to Joab. 11:15. Set Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle. Retreat from him that he may be struck. 11:27. When Bathsheba's mourning was over, she married Dawood and she bore them a son. This displeases the Creator. 12:1 through 5. Rich man took poor man's only lamb, which angered Dawood. He shall surely die, answered Dawood. That could be 1 Samuel, but who knows? 12, 8 through 12. Creator told Dawood, I've given you Yehuda and the house of Israel. I would have given you much more. Why have you despised my commands, killing Uriah, so you may have his wife? The sword shall never depart from your house. Your wives will be given to your neighbors, and they will lay with them in the sun. For you did this in secret. This will be known to all. 13 through 14. You're forgiven, but the child of the union will die. 12:18. On the servant On the seventh day, it came to pass the child died after being sick for 7 days. 12:24 through 25, Suleiman is born after the child's birth, after the child's death. 12:9, why have you despised the commandments to do evil in thy sight? I have that one. Then we go to 12:24. Dawood goes into Bathsheba again, and Solomon is born. Creator loved him. 12:25. He called his name Yedidiah because of the Creator. 13:14. Amon raped Tamar. 13:20. Absalom finds out about the rape. 13:28. Absalom commanded servant to strike and kill Amnon. 13:29. Servant does what Absalom commanded. 13:21. Negus Dawood found out and was angry. 13:30. Dawood found out about the death of Amnon. 13:24. Absalom fled. 13:37 through 38. Absalom flees to Talmai, then to Geshur. 14:20. Absalom returns to his house and does not see the king. 14:33. The king Dawood sees Absalom after 2 years of him being back home. 15:10. Absalom plans to be king. 15:3. Dawood is told that the hearts of Israel are with Absalom. 15:14. Dawood flees the city. 18:15. 10 young men surrounded Absalom and killed him. 19:18. Dawood was at the gate and the people came to him. 19:10. Now therefore why do you say nothing about bringing me back? 19:11. Yehuda, why are you the last to bring back the king? Since the words of Israel have come to the king, even to his house. 19:12. You are my brethren, my bone, and my flesh. Why are you last? 19:41. Israel asked Dawood, why has our brethren Yehuda stolen you away? Brought all you have across the Jordan. 19:42. Yehuda answered, this king is close relative to ours. Why are you angry over this matter? 19:43. Israel said, we have 10 shares in the king. We have more right to the king than you. Why do you despise us? Were we not the first to say, bring the king back? 20 verse 1. The rebel Sheba, the Benjamite, blew a trumpet and said, we have no part in Dawood, nor inheritance in Jesse. Israel, go back to your tents. 16:22. Absalom went into Dawood's concubine in the sight of all Israel. 20 verse 6. Dawood feared Dawood feared Sheba and would do more harm than Absalom. 20:22. Sheba is killed. Liberation.